Welcome to Wavy Vaporizers. I'm your boy Early. Today we're going to be doing a review of the Firefly 2 versus the OG Firefly. I don't know if you guys remember, but my first review ever was about the OG Firefly. I mean, I was doing a lot of research before I bought my first vaporizer. I wanted to know how I can get higher with less weed. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been smoking a long time, and I go through weed like crazy. I mean, especially I live in a state where it's illegal, so I pay more of a premium price than maybe you guys that are in Denver watching me, or Cali. You guys is getting top shelf shit for cheap ass prices while we're still paying like $300-400. I mean, I'm from Jersey, so out there it's more expensive than it is here in Florida, but it's still expensive here compared to where you guys are at. So, got a vaporizer. Firefly was the one. I've done a lot of research. I was like, you know what, that one sounds like the one that's gonna be for me, the one I'm gonna like. And sure enough, I love this vape. I loved it. I tried so many vaporizers after this vaporizer, and they couldn't compare. I'm not gonna say I didn't like those, but they couldn't compare to this. Then all of a sudden Firefly 2 comes out, and it's like, holy shit. I'm sorry, but I hit my Firefly OG here and there, but OG Firefly just usually sits as my external charger. I mean, I've never bought the external charger, but they do have an external charger that was made for this. But you still can charge the Firefly 2 batteries in it, so that's fine. But if you already have an OG Firefly and a Firefly 2, you can use this as the external charger, as I do. Now, let's get started. As you can see, there's a big ass difference in size, in weight, in shape. This is stainless steel mostly, and this is mostly magnesium alloy, which is why it's so much lighter. And they both don't get really hot. They both feel like if you ever got a massage and you got stone therapy, where they put the hot stones on your chakras, on each of your chakra points. That's the warmest they get. I mean, it's not like certain vapes that get so hot you can't use it. This one's fine. Inside of OG Firefly, as you can see, has grooves, stainless steel grooves. Also, the whole vapor path down here is stainless steel, but the chamber is still borosilicate glass. This has 5 holes in it, 5 big holes where the air comes out, where your air that you inhale goes through the heater and then comes out into those holes and goes through your butt. And it has an actual mesh screen in it. Firefly 2, all glass on both sides. No vapor path, just this is the whole vapor path instead of like little grooves like the OG, and all glass right here, and then still the same borosilicate glass, but this one doesn't have a mesh screen, and this one has 50 laser jet holes. They were printed with laser jets, obviously. The holes in here are so much smaller, and there is no screen. You don't have to worry about it clogging up. And if it does clog up, let's say, which is not going to be off a bud, it might be maybe if you put too much concentrates in it, you want to use like a little ass bobby pin, like something like this, and just poke the holes. That's it. Because I don't know if you guys seen my review, but when I did my review with the concentrates, I probably put too much in it. But after I was done, I noticed that like 15 of the holes were clogged, and I tried everything besides before I got this pin, and I couldn't get it to unclog. I got the pin, went to the little holes, and just since that's so tiny and thin, I poked it too, and I'm good. All my holes aglow. The reason how you can tell that is all you gotta do is just turn it on, and when you see all the holes glow, if you can see through the hole, that means it's unclogged. If you can't see through the hole and it's not glowing, that means it's clogged. OG Firefly has no app. Firefly 2 has an app. Firefly 2, the app doesn't do every single temp. I'm not sure if that's what they're working on implementing, but they are definitely working on updates and future updates to make the app better and the vaporizer better. because this vape is gonna be here for a while, and the more they fine tune that app, the better this vaporizer is gonna get. So rest assured that what you're seeing now on the app is just cakewalk right now. It's gonna get better. So they both have the same battery, okay? Except the only difference is that the Firefly 2 actually has like a little ridge on the side, like a little handle. As you can see, the OG Firefly batteries didn't have that little handle. That's the only difference. These are the 770 mAhs. They're the better battery. They did have 750 mAh. By the way, if you have a OG Firefly and you're still rocking with that 750, make sure you call them, because you'll get the 770 better. So I think they'll replace it. So they both fit in the same vape. It's just that since it doesn't have a handle, it's a little bit harder to pull it out. It's not as hard like people say, but it's just the Firefly 2 has a little hook and you just stick your nail and you take it out. This one you gotta kind of use a little bit more force, but it still goes in and out perfectly fine. I know a lot of people are like, well, how did they make the app? I mean, how did they make the Firefly 2 last longer than the Firefly 1, the OG Firefly, if they have the same battery? That's because of the app. The app has a certain heating algorithm. I know you've heard Vape Critic talk about it. I know I talked about it in my review. The app, the way it works, when you're using it, there's like a 20 or 30 second time that when you hold it, it blinks and then it stops. I think it's like 20, 30 seconds, same like this one. That whole time, it's not pumping out the full power at first, okay? It waits probably to like the last 10 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, I'm not too sure exactly. But at first, the heat is climbing up, it's taking a few minutes. And then as it gets towards the end, that's when the heat is kicking. That's why the battery, the app inside, the actual, the way it's controlled, that's why the battery lasts so much longer than the Firefly 2. So Firefly, OG Firefly. So if I stuck this 770 battery into here, which by the way, this Firefly battery is a 770, the OG one, but I'm gonna get more hits with this one than I do with this one because of the app. I'm still gonna get a good couple bowls out of it, more than if you use the 770. But then again, that all depends on how many times you hit each bowl, how long you hold the button for, it all depends. Some people just hit a vape twice and then they empty it out and leave it like that. There's a lot more stuff in there, but they just don't care. They just hit it a couple times and that's it. Like me, I hit it into this brown or darkish brown, but everybody's different, so you can get anywhere from the lowest, I guess, 2 to like 5 or 6 hits, and this you can get anywhere from like 3 to 5 or 10. Like I've gotten at least like 7 or 8 bowls. Like it's all depending on how you're using it. Let's get started. Let's before I fill these two up, as you can see, the boxes are different as hell. Big ass giant bulky box, beautiful thin petite box. Big brother OG Firefly, little sister Terpene Queen Firefly 2. This one was like a basic, just open up. Whoops. That was the manual, the quick start guide. Then it actually had like a control vapor. Like it showed you how to, well, not showed you, but it's just showing you a diagram of how it works. Because like I said, there is no temperature control for the OG. OG goes 0 from 400 degrees, 0 to 400. So that whole time you're surfing. You're climbing, you're temp climbing at all times. If you're trying to be at a specific temp, it's going to be hard for you to know what temp you're at. So you're going to have to go by judgment of how it tastes, how much vapor you're getting, and then how long you're holding the button. Me, I don't worry about that. I just hold the button the whole 30 seconds, and I try to inhale the whole time. Usually I take a deep breath out and in, and then I start inhaling so I can get the whole 30 seconds. And that's how I get high and I feel it so much, because I'm doing the whole 30 seconds. Some people can't do that. Some people just could do 10 seconds or 15 seconds. But if you can get a deep enough breath and then inhale, you'll be able to get the whole 30 seconds plus all that vapor that you're pulling in. So, Firefly 2, I don't know if you guys seen my review of Firefly 2, but it reminds me of The Matrix. You know that white void room where they go and they speak and it looks like the walls are endless and the ceiling is endless and you don't know, it just keeps going? This is what this is. That room was called the Construct in The Matrix. That was called the Construct. And you'll see why. Everything's all white. Everything in here is all white, just like there. And that's the beauty of this box. You open it up, you know, it tells you how to use the loose leaf herbs, and then it tells you how to use the concentrates. And then, you know, I mean, enjoy your flight at the bottom, because you will enjoy your flight. The Firefly 2 came with 3 concentrate pads. OG Firefly didn't come with concentrate pads. Before I keep going, concentrate pads and the Firefly are the best out there right now. I've tried the concentrate pads from the Crafty and the Volcano, and I think I tried it from another vape. I can't remember off the top. But those 2 vapes, those concentrate pads from the Volcano and the Crafty, they feel like a Brillo pad. They're like real spongy, easy to move. It doesn't feel like the material was top line quality. It doesn't feel like it was made from the best stuff on earth. You know, the way Snap will say it. But like when you see the concentrate pads from the Firefly, they're so much thinner, but they're sturdier. They feel like they were made with top of the line, like they were made with you in mind, you know, like they wanted it to last. People always ask how long they last. I've heard people clean them up with isopro alcohol, and then they reuse them. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have 6 of them. I have 3 from because I ordered 3 when they first came out for the OG Firefly, and then the Firefly 2 came with 3, so I got 6. I used the one from this Firefly, from the OG Firefly. I've used that maybe like once or twice or 3 times. I'm not really a big concentrate person. It's hard to get concentrates out here unless I press out my own rosin. Other than that, I'm not really a big concentrate person. I'm sure if I was out where you guys are at, where it's legal and I could get all this crazy hash and bubble and crumble and fucking shatter, and I would be definitely experimenting, because like I said, this is my medicine. This is me. I do this. This is me. I haven't popped a pill in like 20 years because of bud, cannabis, weed, marijuana, whatever the hell you want to fucking call it. That has been my medicine. And in my mind, because of that plant, I have not popped no pills for nothing. Anything, everybody that every day, oh, you got a headache, here, take this pill. Or here, take this pill. I never take no pills for nothing. I'm just good. And I don't even get headaches, thank God. Shit. Knock on wood. But I think it's because of the bud. Anyway. So yeah, it comes with a cleaning kit, extra battery. Firefly knew what they were doing when they gave us that. And the charging dock. Charging dock is like the packs almost. You know how the packs, you just sit it on top of sun and it charges? That's how this one is. You just sit it on top of sun and it charges. I really don't use it. I've used it probably like 1 time. Because I use my OG Firefly as my external charger. Let's get it. Fill this up here with some Granddaddy burp. So what you want to do, you want to fill it up to the top, then push it down a little bit. Oh yeah, one thing, the magnet on the OG Firefly, I definitely blows the magnet away from the Firefly 2. Not that I'm saying it's weak on the Firefly 2. Oh, well yeah, as you can see, it is kind of weak. I can't do that with this shit. Look at that, nothing. But that shit flew off. The magnet is way stronger than the OG, definitely. So in this one, you're gonna know if you don't have a tight seal correctly. Firefly 2 is a little bit, you really have to check if you have a seal correctly, because that one it can close and you can think it's closed and it won't be closed. This one, you know when it's closed, because if you have one, you understand what I mean. So I need some more blood. I'm running low, baby. I need some more, baby. Got a couple strains left there, but really running low right now. Got some sour OG. What else? Oh, sour patch. And I have this Granddaddy Perk, which is what I have more of, so that's why I've been using the Granddaddy for the review. Let's close that jar of stank up. Alright. Let's fill the OG. Y'all seen the red, right? I don't know if you guys know, but I'm gonna let you guys know. This is a magnesium alloy, mostly made out of magnesium alloy. This is mostly stainless steel. The coating of paint that they use for this, I can't really say what it is. I don't know what it is, but I would say it's like a candy coated. Because when you see the red version of this compared to this, you're like, wow, the red OG just, it's like that Corvette red. It's like that woman that walked in with that red dress and everybody just stopped like they just, that's how the red was from this. Red from here is sexy as hell. Don't get me wrong. It's like a rose, but this one is more like that radiant red that it's just gonna attract everything in the room, everybody. This one actually, the OG actually had different colored doors. Firefly 2 doesn't have it, but I'm sure down the line they will. By the way, Firefly, if you're watching this video, hopefully, lids. Gotta make a purple and you gotta make a pink. You got to. And then a yellow. Like, I'm telling you, those three colors are gonna be like the gold and the blue and the red. Like, they're gonna sell a lot. Like, there's a lot of people, even, like, I'm telling you, I'm a dude and I want the purple and the pink and the yellow. That to me, colors is universal, but I'm just saying certain people will be like, nah, I can't do that. I'm a dude. Nah, purple's fly as hell. I got some purple shirts. Purple's fly. Pink, I got some pink stuff. Pink is fly. I got pink in my sneakers. And anyway, down the line they'll probably make some different color lids, other colors and different color lids. Backdoor lids like they have for the OG. OG only had three colors, I think. Yeah, 3 colors. So let's go. Y'all seen me do the red already. Let's pop on this gold real quick. Y'all want to see the gold? Matter of fact, hold on. Yeah, we'll do the gold right now. Then I'll throw the blue on after that. Shout outs to Susie from Firefly. She sent me the colors. Like, she's the best for that. Like, for real. Appreciate being a part of the Firefly family. Really wish I could have made it out to that Firefly party, but I seen it. It was looking live. I know y'all had a lot of fun there. Alright. So let's go to OG Firefly. OG Firefly goes 0 to 400. For review purposes, I'm leaving the Firefly 2 at 400. I'm not going to 420. Let me show you. For the 420 for the app, that's the thing about the Firefly 2. You don't really need the app unless you want to go to a different temperature. Other than that, if you like staying at a certain temp, you can set it and just don't even have to worry about it. If that's the temp you're always gonna do and you don't care about no other temps, you can just leave it at that and then you won't need the app. But other than that, you're gonna need that. So I put the app on my tablet and my phone. I'm showing you on my tablet right now. So turned it on. Sure. So it doesn't connect right now, right? So what you gotta do is you press the connect button on it and then you hold these buttons and then it'll connect. Alright, there you go. It's connected. You can name it whatever you want. My shit says Wavy Firefly. Alright, so as you can see, I'm at medium high, which is 400. Low is 340. Medium low is 360. Medium is 380, which is a nice one. I like that one. Medium high, which is where I'm at now, 400. High is 420, which is another good one, and then concentrates, which is for concentrates. But I've hit dry herb in the concentrates. I've never ever combusted. You have to do it the right way in order to not combust. With the concentrates mode, is giving you that heat fast. The heating algorithm is more. It's slightly. It's not letting it hit as hard as it was, but it's hitting hard. It's hitting at 5 and it's constant. It's not like the heating algorithm from low to high where it goes low and then it just creeps up and then by the last 10 seconds or so, that's when it starts hitting harder. Concentrates mode is hitting hard from the beginning, but it's steady though. It's not gonna jump on you. It's gonna be always straight through. You know, if you have a Firefly 2, you would understand if you did this and you seen what I mean by switching attempts and using concentrates and then using the other ones, you would see how it hits. So let's go. OG Firefly. To start off, you honestly, if you want, this is the best way to start off. Almost like you're hitting concentrates. You could take like cigar style puffs, or you can pull hard at first. Because what that does, it helps kickstart it. And when it kickstarts it, it's like it's not letting it warm up fast enough. You know, like when you just pull slow from the beginning, you're letting it warm up and then it's taking time to get there. So that's why usually when they say, oh, your first hit off of convection is usually not that much vapor, that's more through technique. Like I said, if you puff on it like a cigar and pull on it real hard at first, which helps jumpstart the vapor production, then slow down, you can always get vapor clouds on the first hit. Like honestly. And I'm going to show you that right now. Just got weed stuck all in the grooves in between the Firefly 2. That's the only thing that annoyed me about the Firefly 2 is, I mean the OG Firefly was getting out everything that was stuck in between there. It was like, whatever. Alright, so Firefly, OG Firefly had a button you had to actually press in. The reason why I think they removed that was to be more courteous to everybody medicating, whether you were young or you were older. You know, some people have arthritis, so to hold that button in the whole time, you know, that can bother your joints. It can hurt your fingers, you know. So having the capacitive touch buttons where you just basically literally just slide your fingers on there, you don't have to press you don't have to put no pressure, just literally just like you could put your lip here and have somebody else put their lip there and it'll probably work. You know, that's how capacitive works. Capacitive touch buttons work, and that makes it easier for people so they don't have to press a button the whole time. And with the app, you don't have to press both of them to turn on. You could press this side or you could press this side, you know, or either or. That's what you could do with the app. Me personally, I have it set to where I have to hold both of them so that way it doesn't turn on by accident if I put it in my pocket or whatnot. This one, you actually could turn it off, which is cool. But you still gotta hold the button. Now this one, you wanna hold it the whole 30 seconds. You don't start hitting it at first, you let it heat up for like the 5 seconds, and then you start inhaling. But you gotta hold the button. Don't let go of the button after 5 seconds, keep holding it. Cheers. He doesn't look as mean as his sister. Amazing. Tasty as fuck. Terpene king, terpene queen. Enough said, like literally. There is no restriction on this Firefly, OG Firefly. That's one thing I love about my OG. No restriction. But you have to learn how to inhale correctly. Because if not, you're going to just be pulling air and you're not going to really get no vapor. As you can see, I blew a freaking crazy cloud. A lot of people can't do that with their OG Firefly. And it's because they don't sit there and take their time and master the technique and the proper inhalation with it. Because there is no type of restriction at all. You could just keep inhaling. Firefly 2 has crazy restriction. It's almost like there's a built-in straw in there and you're pulling through multiple straws just to get vapor. I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it helps you create vapor easier, but it's a bad thing because certain people don't like that restriction and it feels like you're losing more oxygen because you're trying to deal with this restriction while you're trying to inhale this air that the little holes in there are not allowing. Even if you take out the screen, it works a little better when you take out the screen, but it's still you can still feel the restriction. It's definitely nothing like this. And a lot of people hate the plastic mouthpiece. I think it's cool. Let's say if you have a bunch of them, you could just share and be like, here, you can have your own mouthpiece, you have your own mouthpiece. Or think about it future-wise, when it comes off, that means somebody in the world right now is probably making a glass mouthpiece that can fit in here. Or an attachment that'll make it fit to a bong or a bubbler, or man, it's endless. So that's kudos to them for doing that. Plus, they were thinking more medical, like I said, so they can be able to take it off and, it's healthy, they can wash it. Obviously, you can't take this one off, so you can't really wash it and clean it out or nothing. And, yeah. So, as you can see, I hit this a couple times. I did move it around a little bit, like I'm doing now, I'm moving around again. You could just tap the back and just tap it and it'll move around, but if you want, you could just do it like this too. So, one more time and I'm taking it to the Firefly 2. I hope everybody's having a great summer. I hope everybody's okay. Sending my love and my blessings to everybody. Still tastes good. Firefly 2. It's at 400. I don't want to go anything above because, like I said, for review purposes, this only goes up to 400. So I'm leaving this at 400. Difference is, this is steady at 400. It knows it's going to 400. This is just steady climbing, so you can't really vape at 350 or 320 if you want in here. I mean, you can. You just gotta learn what that is and how long to inhale and keep the button held for. This, if you you can't vape at 320. You could only, the lowest right now is 360. Hopefully when they have an update, they change all that. But if you want to vape at 340, which you can vape at here, which is the lowest, 340, you can stay at 340. You don't have to worry about, if I hold the button the whole 30 seconds in the hell, I'm gonna climb over 340. Nah. See, with the OG Firefly, that's how it was. You wanted to vape at 340, you were climbing above that if you were holding the button for too long and inhaling. This one saves all that. Let it heat up. After it starts blinking, you hit it. See how she looks mean? If I turn off the lights, she look mean. Easy clouds. I'm gonna exhale it faster, cause I'm inhaling and it's going straight into my lungs. Like some people like to let it sit in their mouth for a few and then inhale. I'm just letting it go straight. Incredible. Damn, I really wish you guys could taste this right now. This is the type of vape that a person that doesn't vape, or maybe does vape but just never tried a Firefly at all, this is the type of vape you want to show that person. Yeah, for real, because they're going to be blown away. They're going to want one, and more than likely they'll probably buy one. I mean, if they had the money, because this is $330. But it's it's an investment, trust me, but it's well worth it. It pays for itself. Believe that it pays for itself. I promise you that. And if you're a smoker that's never had a vaporizer, trust me, this will help save you some money. And it'll help save your lungs too. It'll help you cut down smoking, or maybe help you completely quit smoking. But it'll definitely help you cut down a lot, and it'll help you save a lot of money. And let's say if you got kids or something, and you can't really smoke a blunt in front of your kids or whatnot, you're going outside to smoke, it's cold or hot, or maybe you just don't want to go outside. That's why a vaporizer is amazing, because you could just sit there, whether your kids are there or not, and you can vape and you're good. You don't got to worry about them catching contact. You don't got to worry about it smelling up the crib. You don't got to worry about any of that. So vaporizers are amazing, man. There's more than one reason why to have one. Believe that. And definitely one of those is for your health. And then the other one, second, to save money. Cheers. Oh, wait. I already hit it in gray. Let's go to the blue. 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 Yeah. Shout out to everybody that got a blue. Shout out to everybody that got a red. Shout out to everybody that got that gold.